Hello everyone, once again welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Reviving Destinies here with Revive Destinies. So in today's video I'm going to talk about when a church no one take it serious. So why most of churches actually no one take them serious. That's what I'm going to talk about actually. So I'm just going to touch certain things which makes some churches not to be taken serious in the society. I understand very well that there are some people who just don't take churches serious in nature, even though the church doesn't operate or do the things which I'm going to describe. But today I'm going to speak about those who don't, the people who don't take churches sexually serious. The reason why people who want to take churches serious, but because of those actions, no one end up not taking those churches serious. That's what I'm going to talk about. So the first thing actually out of those things, they can be many, but I'm just going to list some 4 or 5 of them actually. So that's what I'm going to talk about. The first thing which makes some churches not to be taken serious is incomplete leadership. So when I say incomplete leadership, for example, the pastor of the church is not even married, doesn't have a wife. I understand that not having a wife as a pastor is not a sin, and there is nothing wrong when you are a pastor but you don't have a wife or you are just singing. But the problem is when you are somebody who cares for the souls of people, you should make sure that those people view you right. Don't carry that theology of saying, I don't care what people say. Because you are there for the people, you are preaching the gospel for the people. You want to touch the lives of those people. Yes, we understand that you can say, I don't care about what people say. Only if those people say things which are wrong about you. But if people say constructive criticisms, it's very wise to listen to those criticisms actually. So that's how it is actually. So it's not a sin, I emphasize, but it's just advisable for that a pastor or a leader of the church to be the husband of a wife actually. So that's how it is actually. I think even the book of Timothy, it highlighted that the overseer should be the husband of one wife actually. So somebody should be on your side. A woman should be on your side actually when you start a church, so that you can be complete, so that you can be less vulnerable to the risk of temptation sexually. So remember, we have temptations into this world. So when you are just single, you open the space for temptations. Space actually, they are just there for temptations. Since you know that you are a human being, you should make sure that you flee from temptations actually. So those are the first thing. The second thing is discrimination. If the church has discrimination, most of the time it can be based on the finances of people. Maybe people who are rich, they are taken serious, or they give them some special treatment other than people who are not rich. So those things makes a church not to be taken serious actually. So remember, if people come to the church, then later people who are rich, they come to the church, then you start to respect or give some special treatment different from the way you treat other members to rich people. Those who are not getting special treatment, they will feel less to be into that church. They will feel like they are not welcome into this church, and they will leave that church, trust me. And even people who were on their way to come to the church, they will not even be encouraged to come to that church. They won't even take that church serious, because they can see that the church idolizes money or idolizes the class of people rather than the souls which comes to the kingdom of the Lord actually. So those are that thing. The third thing is order. If a church doesn't have order, many people won't take that church serious actually. So that's what I wanted to emphasize also. So order should be something which is taken very, very serious actually. So what do I mean when I say order? For example, if in a church, we can't go to a church where somebody will just stand up and say he saw visions, or he start to prophesy people, even if he knows that he never saw anything. He's just lying. So imagine you go to a church where they just stand up and just say they are prophesying people, even if they are lying. Or they just stand up and say they saw visions. Sometimes they say that they even say weird things. They even say funny things. Somebody just stand up and say, I saw a vision becoming a millionaire. Or I was somewhere, then money just pop up in my pocket. Or I just received the money in my bank balance actually from nowhere when I was praying. So those things actually, they just sound like jokes actually. They just appear to be jokes. If you know very well that you didn't see any vision, you didn't get any money from the SMS saying you have received money, miracle money, please stop standing up in churches and speaking weird things actually. People won't take those churches serious if you are doing that actually. So that's the reason why most of churches, they are not taken serious. So in churches, order should be the priority. The order should be something which is taken serious actually. Order should be the core or fundamental thing in churches actually. So we are not just going to say we are led by Holy Spirit actually to do weird things or funny things in a church. So those are the things which I just wanted to emphasize a bit. Then the last thing is a church should accommodate everyone. So when we say everyone, it should accommodate people of different races, people of different cultures, people of different class, like I was speaking about class. So people actually who are coming from different world, the church should make sure that it accommodates them. So if a church only accommodates one group of people, only one group of people will take that church serious. Then others, it will end up go to a point where they say that one is a black church, that one is a white church, that one is a... So we don't want to see, we don't want it to go to that point actually. For example, where it will end up saying that one is the Bedi people church, that one is the Zulu people church. So it should be of everyone. For example, it should language which will accommodate everyone. So in terms of language, also in terms of things which they are being addressed, they should make sure that they address things which they are for everyone. They give everyone same attention actually. So that's the church which people whom they are able, or people who are passionate of a church will take that church serious actually. So those are things which I just wanted to emphasize into this video. If you have many things actually which you wanted to list, which make some churches not to be taken serious, you can list them on the comment section. So those are the things which I just wanted to touch a bit. So let me see what you say on the comment section. Please don't forget to like the video, click the notification button and share it with other people. Let me see you on the next video. Shalom.